And we are live. So, good afternoon, everyone. We want to welcome you to the National Veterans Chamber of Commerce. We're here doing a broadcast, and I have two amazing business experts with me. They're on different ends of the spectrum. One does branding, and the other one, you'll just see both of them. You'll meet them and hear a little bit more from them. We want to welcome our audience, our live audience. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and we're with the Veterans Chamber of Commerce. My name is Shelley Harrison. I'm your host today and moderator for the two gentlemen that I have. And I am the co-director. I was going to say executive director, that maybe later. But I am the co-director for the Inland Empire Orange County chapter of the National Veterans Chamber of Commerce. So I want to welcome Mark Maes and Gerry Foster today. Gerry Foster is the branding evangelist, and he is coming to us from LA. Hello, good afternoon, Gerry. How are you?
Oh, I am doing great, Shelley. So great to see you and hear from you again.
Great to see you and have you live with us today. It's exciting. We're going to have some fun. And I want to give Mark Maes, who is an executive business advisor. He's also the founder of High Five Priority Business Mapping. So welcome, Mark. How are you?
Welcome. Thank you so much, Shelley, for the invite to be here. Welcome, Gerry. Good to see you again. Really looking forward to sharing this time with you and being able to share with you, the audience, what we're offering.
The feeling is mutual, my friend.
Yeah.
I love that. Love that, guys. Thank you. And that's why we're coming together today, because these two gentlemen are going to bring a workshop, a 2-day workshop to veteran business owners, as well as the general public, those that have small businesses. And the workshop is going to be on July 23rd and July 24th. And it's a 2 day. So it's from 8 a.m. in the morning. I know it's early, but we're going to get a great start, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it might go a little bit over because they're going to be bringing you so much value. Gerry's portion of the workshop is going to be on July 23rd. And this is the title, and it's very catchy. Branding Warrior: How to Create a Big Brand for a Small Business, even if your resources are limited. And we're excited to hear from Gerry about his workshop. And then Mark will be presenting Harnessing Your Business Performance for Accelerated Growth. Now, when I tell you, this workshop for 2 full days is only $47. So we're going to make this part of what we're doing right now to where you can get to know these two gentlemen and understand what it is that they're bringing, the value and just the whole experience that's going to happen on those 2 days. So gentlemen, I'd like to kind of put it back over to you. Gerry, if we can have you go first, since you're on July 23rd, give us an idea of what people can expect for your workshop.
Oh, absolutely. Well, here's the thing. Establishing a profitable brand that can really make a difference in the marketplace can make or break any business, especially if some of you offer services, skills, talents, and abilities, as opposed to a product. Yeah. And so what I'm going to be doing in this workshop, oh my goodness, Shelley, I'm going to show everyone how to take what you have to offer the world and stand out, get noticed, and be remembered for offering something unique, something incredible that people will want to buy. And so, Shelley, I'm going to be going, an inch wide and a mile deep, providing everyone with nitty-gritty, here's what you need to do, nuts and bolts information on how to create a mouth-watering brand.
Oh, I love that. And I know that portion of your workshop where you're going to dig deep with the business owners, and, it is online. So we're going to be able to, just create an experience so that people can really be engaged with what you're presenting. And are you going to have a PowerPoint, Gerry?
Oh my God. I'm going to have PowerPoints. Everyone's going to get a workbook. We're going to be having one-on-one spot coaching. We're going to be breaking the vets into groups. You're going to be a lot of interaction, not just with each other, but with me. But the main thing is that I'm going to equip you with the guidance the tools, the approaches, the methods, so that you can create a big brand that allows you to do what, Shelley? Get known, get found, and get paid.
Yep.
Because
I was almost going to say that jingle with you, but I wanted to give you your glory.
Oh my God. And Shelley, you and I have talked about this because it's all about your brand. And a brand is more than your logo. A brand is more than what people can see. So if you've got a logo or a website or anything in terms of the pictorial, that's not going to give you a whole brand. So I'm going to show you strategically how to create a masterpiece that people are going to crave and love and want to buy.
Yeah. And when you think about the participants for this particular workshop on July 23rd, who do you feel would be a great fit for your workshop?
Anyone who has something of value to offer the world, your community, your market, whoever you're being called to serve. Because Shelley, there's 5 types of brands. You can brand a company, a product, a service, a nonprofit, or even yourself as a personal brand. So what I'm going to be sharing that day will apply to anyone in any of those 5 categories. However, I do like to point out that for those of you who offer services, any kind of skill, talent, ability, or expertise, there's a special way that you need to know about in terms of how to take that expertise of yours and have it become something that shines above the rest of the competition so that they choose you. Because the reality is, unless you're standing out, you're blending in.
Come on, Gerry.
You don't want to
come on. Tell us some more.
Oh my God, you were born to be distinct, not extinct.
Yeah. And we don't want to blend in. We don't want to blend in.
And you don't want to get lost in a sea of sameness. They're saying there's 1.7, 1.8 billion websites on the World Wide Web. So unless you're standing out, you're invisible. So I'm going to show everyone out there, if you're sick and tired of feeling invisible, that no one's really paying attention to you, no one's noticing you, or maybe you're spending money on marketing, but you're not getting much of a return on your paid ads, or maybe you're getting little to no interaction on social media, or maybe your marketing, whatever it may be, especially if it's online marketing, is just not giving you the return that you want, then you need to have a strong, put together strategic brand that feeds into your marketing so that your marketing can do what you want it to do. And you're going to get that on July 23rd.
Oh, and I know participants will. And when you look at the value of what you're going to be bringing to these business owners, I know that you do spot coaching, and I've been in plenty of Zoom meetings with you. And I know, I mean, I've seen it firsthand, and it is life-changing when you talk about a business and someone that needs to get the solutions that they're looking for branding, because people do think that branding is a logo, a website, and, but it's not. It goes beyond that.
Go ahead.
And we're very excited, Gerry, to have you be the first half of this workshop. And we know that it's going to help a lot of our veteran business owners. We want to make sure that we also invite, because really people can join us anywhere in the world, correct?
Oh my God.
Because we're going to be online.
It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're a rookie, if you're a veteran, if you're a startup business. I'm going to show you how to have I'm the only one who does what I do kind of brand, so that you can have the kind of customer engagement you're looking for. So you can have the kind of conversions you're looking for from a suspect to a prospect to a paying customer. Isn't that what you want? And that's the whole thing. So listen, and then I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Mark. You will be able to kiss goodbye to feeling lost in the crowd and say hello. The customer's coming to you.
Oh my gosh.
Having to chase after them. That is my promise to you.
Wow, that would be a great feeling. And I again, we're so happy to have you part of this Veterans Chamber of Commerce workshop that we're going to be doing. And I know there are some other things that are going to happen too during the workshop, and it's going to be a great experience. Really quickly, before we go to Mark, I wanted to just give an announcement. With the Veterans Chamber of Commerce, we have an exceptional day of golf coming up. It's on June 14th, and the event is going to be held at the Pechanga, the Journey at Pechanga. It's actually Journey at Pechanga. It is gorgeous. So if anybody has ever golfed there, I'm not particularly a golfer, but I'm going to go out and have a fun time. We have NFL football players that are going to be there that are alumni. I know we have Walter Thurman. We have a bunch of football players, but I really want to bring it back to the event that we're doing here with our good friends, Gerry Foster and Mark Maes. So Mark, I'm going to—
And Shelley, one thing, make sure they know that it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes, that's a good point. So the workshop, yes, very good point. So 8 a.m. Pacific time to 4 p.m. Pacific time and this is for the workshop with Gerry and Mark. And then just to clarify, June 14th, it's also 8 a.m. Pacific time, but you have to be in California to join us because it's at the golf course. So we'll put more information about that if you want to play, if you want to get some players together. We're also looking for sponsors, so we'll throw that out there. But we're going to go back over to Mark Maes, and I want to introduce Mark Maes, who is my personal executive business advisor, and we've worked together for the last almost 5 years. But I'm very excited to have him partner with Gerry. Mark, welcome. And let's talk about your workshop. I know yours is harnessing your business performance for accelerated growth. So give us a snapshot of what your workshop's going to be about on the 24th.
Thank you, Shelley. I just want to add on to the way Gerry was explaining the facts is we're going to be present right then, right now, and providing them with forms and resources to apply this valuable information. And I also want to emphasize that this is a contribution for us, both Gerry's company and ours, Amazing Associates, for the Veterans Chamber. And we've reduced the price to that amount. And then the process, we've opened it up to the entire general public. So it doesn't matter what kind of business, whether you're a business owner, a leader, you're just looking for direction. This weekend or this package 2-day process will really provide them with some great clarity. And I love the way Gerry explained, clarifying the value of branding and branding your business and identifying your services and how best to go about sending out that message. On the following day, we're going to take that information and we're going to apply it right into the structure of your business, the organization of your business, and show you how to get now wow effects. You know me, I'm all about the 5 departments of business. Every business has those 5 departments, but not all businesses utilize those. Those 5 departments: marketing, sales, finance and administration, operations, and growth, brand and company growth management. In the 4th one, operations, 78% of the businesses in the world start from there. They're really good at their craft. The demand grows. All of a sudden, they quit their day job. They go and take on that ownership, a vision, that passion, and they're out there. And all of a sudden, they realize, oh, there's more to it than that. It's not their fault. It's the way we're wired. We're going to climb the mountain. What we're going to do in those 2 days is show you how to climb the mountain correctly, the most effective and efficient way to get from here to where you want to go by best practices. We've not been doing this. We didn't just start doing this. For me, I've been doing this. I've been in the executive business for 35 years, and this high 5 priority business mapping was really best practices of business. All of the education, all of the experience, all of the trials, all of the errors. And I'll really say this is a product of the alumni of the School of Hard Knocks, because it shows you how to hit the ground running today, not someday. A great idea is a great idea, but if you're not getting it down on the ground and getting it done, you're just talking about it. And there's no time to talk about it, unless we're talking about the vision. And I'm all about tapping into our potential. We're blessed to be a blessing. We're here to be a purpose for a purpose. So let's be on purpose for that, and we have all that we need to accomplish all that we desire. But if we don't get up and do it, nothing's going to happen. There's a specific way we have to do things, and we're going to show you that way. We're going to help support you. We're going to connect you with the resources that you need going out of that, on how to reach back and reach out and reach up to get where you want to go. Because all the resources are all around you. And one of the great benefits of the Veterans Chamber of Commerce is those resources, those power
Yes.
partners being readily available to you by design, on intention. Powerful, powerful event to be at. So you don't want to
Oh,
miss that.
yeah. Yeah. And, when you think of people that, gosh, they think, oh, I don't know if I could dedicate 2 days. Why is it important for them to be there for both days? And why do they need to carve that time out?
Yeah. I love the way Gerry, back to the way Gerry explained it, is he's gonna show you how to write the letter, how to create the message, how to take what's inside of your heart, what's that purpose, that burning purpose that caused you to take that leap of faith. And he's going to show you how to carve and design and craft that right message, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. And then on the following day, we're going to blend that into the rest of the business. And now what are you going to do with all this success that you have? You don't, sometimes more sales is not better for a business if you're not being profitable. So we're going to show you the nuts and bolts and best practices on how to be profitable in your business to prepare for this onset of new business that's going to come out of the first day of session.
Yeah. And I can already see it. I mean, I know both of you very well, and I know that you're very intentional about the way that you help and support businesses. So, a question to both of you, and I'll start with you, Gerry. What are you looking forward to having this workshop? What is important to you for this particular event?
People being able to realize that your brand is in your control.
Mm-hmm.
You have a choice. You either can be a brand or be bland.
I love it.
The significance of that, Shelley, is that we live in a brand conscious world.
Yeah.
People prefer to do business with brands. Now, why is that? Because you know what you're going to get with that brand.
Yeah.
So if you look at the big brands, there's no mystery. If you go into a McDonald's, we all know what we're going to get. If we open up a can of Pepsi versus a can of Coke, we know what we can expect if we go into a Subway as opposed to a deli shop. We know what it's going to taste like if we go into a Starbucks as opposed to another coffee shop. And so my point is that what each person is going to be able to do is uncover your voice, your distinct voice, that thing about you that would allow you to feel that you're doing something that matters. It's not so much about making money. Sure, you can make a lot of that, but more importantly, to put out a business that allows you to be doing what you're being called to do with your life. So you have a greater sense of fulfillment, more satisfaction, along with, especially tying in with what Mark is saying, being able to take that brand now and scale it. And then make sure that it fits in with the operations and the structure of your company so that you have what, Mark, sustainable long-term growth and profitability. And that's what we're going to show.
Wow. And, really, if you think about it, so people that are, considering this workshop, they're going to get 2 playbooks. They're going to get a playbook on their branding and then, just their overall business. And I think this is something that is very, it's just very appealing for people that, they should dedicate that time, because when you think about working in your business or on your business, I think this is a good time to carve out that, 2 days so that you can absolutely work on your business. And it's creative time. It's, development for, for business owners who may be stuck, right?
Oh my God. I mean, this is not the time to put a mask on your business. Okay. Don't social distance your brand. Don't social distance your business. If anything, it's time to do what? Rise up and take advantage of the fact that in this virtual universe we live in, the opportunity is there for each of you to put something out that people are going to notice, fall in love with, and want to buy. But you need to know how to do that. And so Mark and I, we're going to walk you through that step by step. You're going to come in as a business. You're going to leave as a brand. You may be coming in feeling stuck, but you're going to leave feeling unstuck. If you feel overwhelmed and confused, and maybe you spend a lot of money on coaches and this and that, and marketing stuff that didn't work, and now you're wondering what in the world should you do next? Well, guess what? We're going to remove the guesswork. We're going to demystify what does it take to have a profitable brand and a profitable business operation.
Wow. That is, I mean, that right there, I mean, the value of that is significant. When you think of spending 2 days versus, thousands of dollars of having access to the information that you're both going to be sharing for $47 for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to bring back to light. Gerry, we
Yeah.
collectively made a decision that we're going to make this so they can invest a penny and obtain a dollar. And that's what they're getting out of this. You mark our words on this, hold us accountable to that. This isn't by chance. Be intentional about this. Step into this. We have this free will in our life that either we can make this choice or we can pass on it. Don't pass on this. You will never come across this opportunity at this kind of pricing ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and for speaking for myself, look at the title of my workshop, Branding Warrior. So this is your chance, vets, to take who you are and everything that you're made of, in terms of your heart, in terms of your character, in terms of your skills, and now bring it together. Have the most successful, growing, thriving business that you can, because between Mark and I, the two of us, and the two playbooks, like Shelly said, that we're going to give you, all of your questions, all of your wondering, well, what do I do? What do I not do? And blah, blah, blah. All of that will be covered and answered during those 2 days. And I'll tell you one last thing. And I know I sound like a preacher when I say just one more thing and then I'll close. And that's this. You won't get this anywhere else.
No.
You will not. And if you think you can, you're not going to get it for $47. Because Mark and I and Shelly, the three of us, we said we are here to serve. We are here to give. We just want to just leave it and give it all to you guys and women. Okay, don't misunderstand. So that you leave out of there with those two playbooks that you can follow, like Shelly said. And now you know exactly who you need to be, how you can lead, how you can serve, how you can impact by tapping into your own sacred self, fulfilling what it is that you are supposed to be doing through your business, so that you can have not only a lot of money that's important to you, but more fulfillment and being able to have a better quality of life. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Way more intentional control. And then just the value of time management. Everybody's busy, but are we busy working on the right things? Yeah. And how about if you could master the 80-20 and get on top of it and put a harness in the mouth of it and direct it in the way you want it to go? That's what you will get out of this. This is an intentional pathway to success, and it's by your design.
Oh yeah, and to not, and Mark, you and I talked about this, to not put out a brand and instead choose to put out a service. That's plain vanilla. Right. I was telling someone the other day, I said I went into a yogurt shop. I started with a cup of plain vanilla, or sometimes it's chocolate, but then I add on all the
well, that sounds good.
I got the fudge, I got the whipped cream, I got the cherries, and that's what these business owners have to do. You got to take what you have and put out something that's mouth-watering that people will find irresistible. And that's what we're going to be showing you, how to be irresistible.
That's it.
Gosh, that is so awesome, you guys. And, I know we're almost out of time. In fact, we're probably a little bit beyond. But I hope that you got the flavor of these two phenomenal business experts. And what we will have the link on Sunday so that you could register for or enroll in the workshops. It's going to be a 2-day workshop, July 23rd and 24th, and it will go from 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Mark and Gerry, you guys are amazing. And let's just give those business owners the opportunity to register and really be a part of this event.
Great. Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you, Shelly.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. To our audience out there, we'll also put the link for the golf tournament, which is on June 14th, happening before the workshop. And you can meet Mark out there. Mark's going to be out there that day. And I'm not sure, Gerry, are you planning on being out there for the golf?
I don't play golf.
You could just have fun, come out and have fun, have a fun day.
Well, you have to hit the 19th hole, sure of it.
But yeah, there we go. We're going to have a 19th hole. There you go. All right. All right. So to our audience, thank you so much for joining us today. This is the National Veterans Chamber of Commerce. We want to thank our executive director, Joseph Molina, and check out the Veterans Chamber website, because there are so many programs and things that are offered through our chamber. And this is one of them, which is a workshop that we're all excited about. Right, guys?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't be the one to miss out.
Exactly. All right. Well, we want to just say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Take care,
everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.